Hey everyone, Steven TheSalonGuy here, and I created a handful of haircuts that I think are going to be trending for 2025. And yes, the images I'm going to show you are AI generated. However, I'm using a program which I've mentioned before that it's not ChatGPT, it's not something that you would think. It's an expensive program that allows me to create the most realistic looking images that you can possibly imagine based off of specific prompts. So let's get down into these haircuts. This one I think is very unique. One, in the sense that the sides themselves, like around the ear area, they're not really that short. I would say it's probably like a number 2 guard, right? Maybe a 1.5 guard, but maybe a 2 guard right around the ear area and also throughout the nape area. Then it blends into where you can see in the corners. I would say it's probably about 1.5 inches, and then it works into the top being probably about 2.5 inches long. And the same thing throughout the front. So the entire top is, in my opinion, on how this looks, about 2 inches throughout the top, and then it goes to like 1.5 inches, an inch, and it works its way down. So a fairly symmetrical, well-balanced haircut. Now, this can be cut in a square shape or a round shape, and if you don't know what shapes are, and if you're not aware of this, I actually created ebooks explaining haircut shapes and which shape haircut is best for your face shape. You can actually purchase them right here, and they're only $10 each. That's it. And I have one for women's hair and one for men's hair. And it's a breakdown of, there's some images in there, but it's a breakdown of the different types of haircutting shapes. If you want better haircuts for yourself, you need to understand haircut shapes. I know a lot of you are so obsessed with, what's my face shape? What's my face shape? I think what's more important is that you understand what haircut shape you should be getting. So this is a great hairstyle. You can use a number of products that I have. You can even use Tidal Wave. You can use my Beach House sea salt powder. You can use the Extreme Hold matte paste, the sea salt paste. I mean, like anything you want, right? If you want to have a little more lived in second or third day look, my crafted matte pomade is a great option. But overall, this is something that, yes, I think you do need product to keep the hair up, but it's something that is I think a really good haircut that you can style in a variety of different ways. Here is the next one. So once again, we're seeing something where it's not a middle part curtains haircut, a good variety of side parts. That's one thing that you're going to see in a lot of these models, is that it's a side part. All right. Now, if you notice the side part, it's kind of like on a diagonal. This could work really well for you if you have maybe a more square face shape because you're offsetting the shape. If you have maybe a more rounded face shape, this is going to offset that. Also, having those longer pieces in the front, what that's going to do is that is going to allow to have the face a bit slimmer if you have a more rounded face shape or a rounder head. Because anytime you have hair shorter in the back and longer in the front, that's a triangular shape. Once again, we're going into the haircut shapes. So, this is something where, 100% my crafted matte pomade, which is probably, in my opinion, the best matte pomade I've ever used. And what does a matte pomade do? It gives you a second or third day lived-in look. What does that mean? AKA, makes your hair look like it's a little dirty, to be honest with you. And what I've learned, and as a hairstylist for over 30 years, that sometimes when the hair is dirty or hasn't been washed in a couple of days, it actually has the best texture. There's no flyaways. It looks a little healthier because of the natural oils. The crafted matte pomade gives you that look. Another thing about this haircut is the length of it. Now, once again, there's no real, skin fade or mid-taper fade or low fade or burst fade, any of that stuff. This is something where maybe around the sideburn area, you're using like a number, 3 guard or something, and then the rest is just done, I would say, blended by hand, scissor over comb. The corners, it's probably a good 3.5 inches long, and the top is probably about 4.5 to 5 inches long the most. So you want to make sure that for this haircut, the front is the longest part. Now, if you don't want the front the longest and you want to be a bit more balanced, that's totally fine, as long as you have the length in your hair. This is something where, in my opinion, you can wear this professionally, formally, casually, and if you didn't want to have a more slick back type of hairstyle like this, you can have the hair in your face. That's the thing about having a longer hairstyle, is that you have a lot more options than having shorter hair. So this is something where I think is going to be pretty interesting, and I just want you to pay close attention to the side part. Once again, it's an off-center parting. You need to experiment. Even if your hair is this long, experiment. Now, this one, what do you notice about it? Hello, side part. This is something where I think, is going to be very, very popular, because what is this haircut? It's a normal haircut, okay? Sorry, just having a sip of water there. It's a fairly normal haircut. A business haircut, a casual haircut, a formal haircut. You can slick this back, you can slick it down, spike it up in the front of you. You can do a lot with this. But once again, pay close attention to the corners of the hair and the sides. There is no skin fades. This is more of a hairstylist or a barber haircut, but just do not, make sure you tell them, don't use clippers on the sides unless you're using like a number 2 or 3 guard, and don't go up that high, or just cleanly use the trimmers around the ear. The minute they take out, let's do a skin fade or a burst fade. No. Don't do any of that stuff. A low taper fade, none of that. If you want a low taper fade, then this is not the right hairstyle for you. It just does not look right, So I think if you want a normal, somewhat traditional haircut with a side part, this is going to be the haircut for you. The top, which is cool, can vary. The top can be anywhere from 3 inches to 5 or 6. You could slick it back, right? The longer your hair is, the more opportunity you have to slick it back and have a different, cool type of look, right? Something that's really unique. If you don't have the hair long enough on top, it's just going to be a bit more of a spiked up type of look. So I say at least have the hair, if you're to pull it down, I would say about halfway down the forehead, minimum, right? And I think that's going to give you a good look. I would say, the corners and the sides obviously are going to be shorter than the top, but that really is up to you of how long you want the top. It's personal preference. Once again, crafted matte pomade, my one clay, even my clutch cream clay. Let me see. There's a lot of products that you can use. Most of these models are all straight hair. Straight hair for the most part, ranging from finer hair texture to thicker hair texture, but they're all pretty much straight hair. So if you have straight hair, then you can easily have this type of hairstyle. Also, even if the corners are receding a little bit, it doesn't, it's fine, because this is a really, really good, what I call normal haircut, or a gentleman's haircut, right? So I think this is going to be something that's really, really awesome. Here we go. A side part. However, with this one, the corners of that one side, this is like that kind of old school when Ronaldo was first making this popular. It's a lot shorter on the one side, but there's no skin fade going all the way up to the top. There's no hard part. This is something where I think could be fairly unique and somewhat modern, in a sense that you're not seeing that super short skin fade. This is something to where, okay, maybe you want to have like a 1.5 on the, like around the ear, just above the ear, but going all the way up to that part where the corner is on that one side of the hair, I would say you can even use like a number 4 guard, right? A 4.5 or 5 guard, go all the way up to that one side, and you're going to have a little bit of hair to work with. However, it's completely disconnected from the other side. That's what makes it unique. And when you get to the back, that's where it all blends and comes together. And that's where the artistry and the skill of the person cutting your hair is going to be able to execute that. Again, this comes down to pure skill. It's not something you can't explain to someone to be good at cutting hair, right? Like you show them a photo and it's up to them. If you show them a photo and they can't duplicate that haircut, then chances are they may not have that skill. Give them a chance, and then maybe it's time to find somebody new, right? If they're not really executing, it's time to find someone else. Once again, with the styling products. Now, this is something where I may start to introduce like my power cream. If you're somebody who wants a bulletproof hold where you are slicking your hair back and it's not moving at all, you want your hair to stay in place, set it and forget it, this is going to be it. The Extreme Hold Matte Paste, my One Clay, the Matte Pomade, those are all great choices for this. But if you want something where it's literally going to stay like this all day long, Power Cream is probably the way to go because it's not going to move. If you want your hair to have a bit more of a matte, fluffy feel, then I would say Tidal Wave, then blow dry it, and you can use my Beach House Sea Salt Powder. That would be, I think, a good option if you're looking for a true matte finish. And also, my original locked hairspray is back in stock too. The one that had the matte finish. The original matte finish. It's back in stock. So that's going to be a good hairspray to give you just light texture and pliability. That's ready to go. All right, now on to the next hairstyle. This is something where I think maybe a lot of you may be wanting something like this, right? Once again, it's kind of an off-center side part. The part is not too prominent, but now we're starting to see some light wave in the hair. This is a total tidal wave sea salt spray type of style. Now, the length, if you were to pull the length down all the way in the front, it's probably going to go to the bridge of the nose even longer than that, right? Not to the very tip, but like close. You need to make sure if any of you want that swirl in the front, you want that like those longer pieces, you want to have something that is going to add like a little bit of a wave or something unique, you got to have the hair long enough. A lot of you are reaching out to me, sending me photos. I'm like, dude, your hair is so short. Like, it's going to take you like 6 months to even get your hair to be this long. Like, if your hair doesn't look this long now, then it's not long enough. That's probably the number one question I get. How long does my hair need to be? As long as it needs to be to get this style. If it does not look like this, it's not long enough. Keep growing it. You got to be patient. And if you're trying to grow your hair out, this is the one thing that I see happen way too often. It's a monstrosity. It's a sin for this to happen. A lot of times, they're growing their hair out, and they become very impatient. They've been waiting 4 months, and then all of a sudden they go, oh, I can't take it anymore. And then they go and cut their hair really short, and then they go, oh, I want to grow it again. Now it's going to take twice as long because you chopped off all the hair instead of letting it grow. If you're letting your hair grow, the best thing I can suggest is to use different styling products and experiment how you style it, right? Experiment, style it, slick it over, slick it one way, slick it the other way, slick it all back, have it all come down and just experiment. This type of hairstyle right here, you can wear this like all down. You can create like that flipped up, fluffy TikTok hairstyle. You can use my sea salt spray. You can use my diffuser. You can actually do a lot with this type of hairstyle. You just need to experiment with it, right? And this is fine, I would say, blonde hair. Like many people who have blonde hair, the hair texture may be a bit on the finer side, but you can have a lot of it. Same thing, if you have dark hair, you can have finer hair, but just you have a lot of it. So, I think out of all of these hairstyles, I think it's going to be really, really good for 2025. And, I like making these models because I can literally create whatever I want with them. And I really hope you enjoy this. If you want to use any of my products, you can use code YouTube20, and also you can buy the handbooks right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.